Tito, what is wrong with you?
Nothing, my dear. On the contrary, I'm very happy.
Happy? Not for long.
Jaber, nothing can ruin this amazing feeling that I have. A heavy burden has been lifted away from my shoulders. Suppose we take a happy photo together.
Right, Tito. Is that your oldest smartphone?
The one and the very same.
How did you get it? I thought that Pamela took it from you.
Pamela? Who is Pamela?
Juana, you're pretending that now you don't know Pamela.
I don't know anyone called Pamela in my life.
You're now denouncing the mother of your child.
Child? What child? I don't father.
Jathurwa, I think this time she must have hit you too hard. You are developing amnesia.
I have never been, either in the past or present, a father to anyone.
Ay, Juana, you think we didn't see the baby? He even had ears like you are.
What are you talking about, eh? If you glimpse at me, do I look like a father to you?
Melgot, I agree with you. Pamela must have gone home to finish up with Adido after beating the teacher.
What are you talking about after beating up the teacher?
Your wife came to class to run on your behalf and ended up violating Mr. Tisha's light.
What nonsensical nonsense are you people talking about?
Hi, she didn't tell you anything, Tito.
Your restaurant wife was here trying her moves on the teacher.
Tito, we came to know why you are scared of your wife.
She's heavyweight.
At heavyweight? No, she was Katonyore. For you to be heavyweight, you must be 80 kilograms and above.
Then she's a light heavyweight.
Heavy or lightweight? She made Mr. Tisha look like a very small boy.
I see what is going on here. You people are conspiring to ruin my happy day, eh? With lies about Pamela, eh?
I thought you didn't know who Pamela was.
Wait for Mr. Tisha to come. I think he will be having a black eye.
Not so happy now, are you?
Speaking of which, why are you happy?
Hey, how can you possibly be happy living with black belt older with a short temper?
Sauline. She is no longer living with me.
You kicked out the mother of your child.
She is not the mother of my child.
Huh? Where have you saw your son transparently, Galia?
If she's not the mother of your son, why did she harass you the way she did when she came to the class to take your smartphone?
And why did you take your son to the hospital if he wasn't yours?
I went to have him tested.
Tested for what?
A paternity test.
I have never heard of one disease called the paternity.
It is not a disease. It is a test to find out if a child is yours or not.
So the paternity test was negative?
Correct.
So the child is yours?
No, he's not.
Then when did you say the test was correct?
I was telling you that the statement Jaber gave was correct.
If you're not the father of the son, then who is the father?
I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is that I'm finally free from the tiger.
Tigress.
Tito, it is good to see that you have decided to attend your own class in person.
Yes, teacher. And I'm very sorry for what Pamela did to you. I promise it shall never happen again.
How can you guarantee that?
She is no longer in my life. I discovered that the baby she has was not mine.
Okay. Good for you. But I must warn you that I have decided to bring charges of assault against her.
Huh? Assault charges? Don't you think that is a bit too harsh?
Well, you think that bringing assault charges against her is unfair?
Teacher, but I told you she will no longer bother us. You should just let her go and move on.
Well, what would you have done if someone came into your class, disrupted it, and proceeded to assault you?
I would have run the moment I saw her.
Well, it's too late anyway. I have already filed a police report.
Seriously, teacher, you mean you're serious?
Of course I am. I am sick and tired of the things that have been happening in this class. And now I am finally taking action.
Mwalimu, what if they arrest her? Wouldn't that be very sad?
In what way?
I mean, she has a small baby to take care of. How will she do that from prison?
She should have thought of that before she assaulted me.
But teacher, don't you think that...
I don't want to hear anything to do with that Pamela. That's final.
Mwalimu, what are you doing together with the basket?
Good question, Farah.
Mwalimu, how can you say that's a very good question?
You'll soon find out. Now, I want everyone to remove their electronic devices and phones and put them on their desk. Make sure your phones are off or on silent mode before you do that.
All of our electronic devices.
Yes, Atito, all your electronic devices.
Teacher, even my MP3 player.
All of them.
Mwalimu, why are you doing this, Mwalimu?
Just do as you're told and stop asking questions.
Atito, you can keep this old phone of yours. This is not an electronic.
Stop interrupting, Juba.
Mr. Teacher, even the calculator.
Does it use electricity?
Yes, Mr. Teacher.
Then put it on your desk.
I still don't understand why you're doing this.
Today we are going to have an uninterrupted class. You're going to follow the rules as I set them. I don't want to see anyone surfing the web, asking funny questions, listening to music, texting. Today I'm going to have a totally relaxed day. No drama, no distractions, no taking of pictures, no making deals. Right. And finally, today we're going to have an exam.
What is
Are you finished complaining?
This is not there.
When you're done, tell me.
This is too much.
But teacher, that's unfair. We have not even prepared.
Yes, Mwalimu, you should have given us at least a bit of warning.
We don't even know the topics we are being tested on.
Ha, Mwalimu, this is very unfair.
Yes, it is pure impunity.
Well, you people have been bringing your problems to class without warning. And I have been handling them. Now it's time that the shoe was on the other foot. Now, you can discuss among yourselves what the possible answers are. This test will constitute 50% of the total marks.
50%?
Yes, 50%. You're the one who's complaining that you're not learning. Well, today we are. I'll be in the teacher's lounge. I'll be gone for 20 minutes.
What is the answer to number 1?
Oh, Mera, do I look like I've written anything on my paper?
Merkot, what is the answer to number 1?
I have no idea, Bwana.
But you are the smartest guy in this class. At least you must know some of the answers.
Bwana, I have read these questions more than twice, and there is not a single question I can answer.
What is teacher thinking giving us this exam?
I am sure he has a very good reason.
You're the one who was complaining that you are not learning. Now see.
Ha, this is all your faulting.
My fault? How is it my fault?
We were perfectly okay with how things were, but you with your scorecard, you spoil everything.
Anyway, we would have had to do the exam sooner or later.
I wish it was later than sooner.
I don't understand these questions here.
What? We are finished.
Why do you say we are finished?
If Melkot does not understand any question, it means all of us we are going to fail.
I repeat and insist, it is all your faulting, Naya.
It is not my fault. If you want to blame someone, blame Atito.
Why should I be blamed and I have done nothing?
If your restaurant Pamela did not come and give the teacher the beating, he will not be this angry.
Yes, you are the one to blame.
How can I be blamed when I was not there?
It is because you are not there that teacher was beaten.
It is true, Bwana. You are the one to blame.
If Pamela did not come here to run on your behalf, the teacher would not have gotten mad.
I am not the one to blame. If anyone is to blame, it's Kitova.
What have I done?
All these years of your backwardness have finally made the teacher to snap.
Stop accusing Kitoba, and it is evident your Pamela is the cause of all this.
She is not my Pamela anymore.
But she did all that when she was yours, so you are also to blame.
Yes, your fake family and your domestic violence is the cause of this exam.
Why are you people on my neck? Eh? Why? Jaber, help me out here.
I'm sorry, but you're on your own.
Ha, tell him, Jarber.
You mean you're not mad that he gave us an impromptu exam?
Unlike the rest of you, I'm prepared and I'm sure I'll pass this exam with flying colors.
Are you serious? How can you be prepared for something we have never learned?
I think Mwalimu was not well when he was setting this exam.
Why do you say that?
He's telling us to balance a book and he's giving us a piece of paper.
Balancing a book is an accounting terminology.
So you know the answers?
No, I just know what it means, but I don't understand what the question is asking.
Akinjwani, please help us. Give us the answers.
Yes, please, or we will all fail.
I don't care. That's your problem.
Ibaron, I'm sure she doesn't know anything. We are all under it.
Nigga, your paper is blank.
Farah, stop looking at my paper.
You see? I told you. She does not know anything. She's blank.
She has not even written her name.
And you're saying that you have the answers?
Jaber, why would you lie about knowing the answers?
She's just trying to scare us. I know she's just as confused as all of us.
You wait and see. When the papers are returned, I'll get an A, and the rest of you, zeros.
All right, stop what you're doing. Put your pens down and bring your papers forward.
Teacher, 5 minutes.
Kitovo, you were sleeping when I walked in, so 5 minutes will not help you.
But teacher, this exam is very hard.
I'm afraid I have to agree with Kitova. Those questions were very hard. I didn't understand any of them.
We understand you are very mad about Pamela's situation, but you should not take it out on us like that.
You think that is the reason why I gave you the exam?
Yes, teacher. What other explanation is there?
I did it to prove a point.
Teacher, we already know that we are under S, so you don't have to remind us.
Speak for yourself.
What point is it that you wanted to prove?
That I have been very lenient with you and you have mistaken my kindness for weakness.
Yes, I know that like a song.
What I am saying is that from now on my word will be final. I don't want to see, hear or dream of anyone other than students in this class. Is that clear?
Crystal, teacher, I promise it shall never happen again.
I also promise, teacher.
Me too.
But you never brought anyone to class.
Yes, and I have promised that I won't.
Good. I am the final authority in this class. My authority should never be undermined or questioned.
Yes, Mwalimu.
I'm very sorry.
Good. Then all is forgiven. We can now start afresh.
That means you're not going to mark this paper.
I didn't say that.
Relax, Omera. It's not that you had written anything on it.
All right, listen up. This is your assignment for this week. Define the following: income statement and balance sheet.
But teacher, those questions were in the exam.
Good. So if you answered correctly, then you don't have to do the assignment. Now, can you please bring your papers in front here as you pick your phones? One by one.
I'm sure I did well, teacher.
You haven't written anything.
I know. If you don't want your secret to reach the general public, then you will fill it with answers.
I don't think you understood when I say that I am the final authority in this class.
I don't think you understand what will happen if I post these pictures I have of you.
Post them.
You serious?
As a heart attack.
You know what these pictures will do to your career.
Post the pictures and let's see what happens to your school results. Like I said, I am the final authority in this class.
But
please, leave my class. Excuse me.
Mwalimu, as I was dropping the stairs, I remember one of the answers.